Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thanks for joining me. As always, we look at the top posts for the last week here on the subreddit, if you're new to this series, or the channel. We typically look about the first page, a little bit on the next page, make sure we didn't miss anything. Super cool that's just hiding back there a little bit on the second page. But we're going to start off here, super highly upvoted, DJ Spidertron, mild flashing lights warning. Oh my god. Man, that is Spidertron's pretty damn good at DJing. Most epic abuse mechanic for posting I've ever seen. Oh my god. Let's turn up the volume, expecting sandstorms. Yes, I was expecting some sort of music. For YouTube reasons, I'm glad there wasn't. But it would have gone perfectly here. That's hilarious. I think let's watch this one more time. Oh man, at least it's got the lights to go along with it. Spidertron, man. So talented. I have no idea what I was thinking while doing this. I mean, I can't really see because you scribbled all over it. But yeah, neither do I. What it... Huh? I feel like this is something they put together just to make a post of. Like, why would you... Remember doing the same thing in my first playthrough so I can put iron on one side and coal on the other? Oh, they're just trying to put it... Oh. They're just trying to change the side it's on? Man, wait till they find out about side loading, dude. Oh. The software engineer, this really looks like a piece of code where the above comment would be, this works, don't touch it. Yeah, basically. This week on Novice Geography, an inserter tends for its young. Oh my god. It's like petting them. Things I noticed in this video. Sushi belt, underground belt that's doing nothing at all, and the top right inserter is inexplicably holding an iron plate despite there being no iron plates on the belt. So, useless underground belt, like they said, sushi belt, and then, yeah, this thing is somehow holding iron. This is a natural order of things on Novice. Up is Charles Darwin of Novice. This explains why the bugs have not developed beyond the make slimy acid goo stage. Yeah. Oh my god. Some interesting stuff this week. Balancers illustrated 1 through 8. Balancers explained. Okay, well now I'm even more confused than I was before, but okay. No, this actually kind of makes more sense now. So if we open this, so 1 to 3. Or, oh, excuse me. 1 to 3, 3 to 3 equals this. So basically, this goes in here, and then this goes here, and then, okay. 1 to 4. Okay, this is actually more confusing. I think I'm just an idiot, but I'm just gonna use a 4 to 4 balancer. That's it. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm not the only one. I guess I'm not the only one who's confused. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm not the only one who's dumb. You know, it shows me how to read the diagram. Yeah. That's what I need. This is a really cool illustration. I think I'm just stupid. I don't know. Me and my girlfriend rocking Factorio. Nausicaa, by the way, awesome movie. That's awesome. You get to play with their girlfriend. I'm jealous. This is a pretty rough retelling of Nausicaa. Yeah, although not that far off. Nausicaa is actually not... Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind is actually not that, different than Factorio. Yeah, kind of on the wrong side. There's only one side. The factory must grow. The factory must grow. For those of you who don't know, this person explains well. Nausicaa is a very environmental-focused movie and manga. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world where the humans poison the earth so much with industry and war that the plants grew after poisoning the atmosphere and rendered most of the planet uninhabitable. It also has like biters, things that look like biters. This is from the movie. It's fairly similar, actually. I need to watch it. How it started versus how it's going. My first Factorio playthrough ever. I do know I missed that one. We'll go back to it. So this is how it started. Not too bad. Definitely some mixed belts. Very simple here, but nothing wrong with that. And then how it's going, definitely evolved. Wow. Is this the same? It is the same thing. They've done some landfill. They moved the power around. This used to be where the steam power was, it looks like. Craziness. This reminds me of my first factory. One boiler can only support 2 steam engines. That is, yeah, something I think that is not very well demonstrated by the game. Takes some figuring out. This reminds me of my first ever base. Looks good, although is there a specific reason for the belts turning every tile at the top? They say it just looks cool and resources start coming down. Fair enough. That drives me a little crazy, but after an hour of messing around with circuits, trying to understand how they work, I ended up with this. Alright, so what does this contraption do? A equals less than 100. This is for the accumulator charge or something. And they're just playing these. Nice. DJ Spidertron approves. Nighttime party zone. Yeah, pretty impressive for a first time build. That's significantly more than I can do. No belts, no trains, no bots. This is gonna make me impressed or uncomfortable. Oh wow. Okay, so they are doing literally complete direct insertion or pass through via chests. This is actually really, really compact. Holy crap. Also, take note of... Look how they're passing stuff down this entire line here for the coal. Oh my god, that's crazy. Miners into the boxes, which are then being passed down. I feel like that's actually a super fast way to move resources, maybe? Probably not, actually. Stack size insert must be a divider of the item stack. Just lots of info here. So I asked which is best, boss trains or belts, and you were the one who picked none of the above. Good job. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you can use cars and tanks as containers, but that's really impressive. Good job. I would not have the patience for that. I think I'm getting the hang of this deletable landfill mod. When I have used one of those before and I definitely did die, so don't feel bad. No, guys, he's still alive. He's just taking a bath. The shoes are still on. I've rage quit this game so many times since I downloaded the waterfill mod. I keep deleting my fully upgraded Spidertron. Oh my god. That sounds horrendous. Not safe for work. 1x1 water after landfill is gross and creepy. Ugh. That makes me very uncomfortable. Landfill really needs to be covered up with refined concrete straight away. Yeah, that would help a lot. I was like that. I mean, like, I'm not, like, super uncomfortable. It just doesn't look very nice. Less belts, higher satisfaction, 48 lines of copper smelting. Okay, well, this alone is super satisfying. Definitely using some mods here. This is crazy, man. Holy crap. Look at it. Just look at it. Just glorious. Oh my god, it's just like 3 minutes of this. Oh, and then it's all coming out. We watched, there was a similar thing to this last week, I believe. This is super cool. Impressive. Losing 15 PS for all them splitters is less than ideal. That's very true. How many hours do you guys have? Someone has 8,000 plus. They live in the most unimaginable hellscape of existence that has ever been conceived of. They just AFK a lot. The thing is, I think it's completely reasonable to have 8,000 hours of actual play and not much AFK time if you started way back in the earlier versions. Like, I was actually having this discussion on my stream. People were asking, I think it was actually Bombug, well, someone asked like how many hours I have and stuff, and then someone else commented that they have like 8 to 10,000 hours, and Bumbug like didn't actually know that the game was because he was in the stream. He didn't realize the game had actually really been playable since before Steam release, and and he and some other people were like, "How's that possible? That's like playing like 12 hours a day for every single day for the last 4 years or something like But the thing is, the game was actually playable for quite a long time before Steam release. Like I started playing like at least a year before it even released on Steam, and it was playable even before I started playing. So, like I have probably like close to 7 or 8 thousand hours at this point, and like obviously I don't AFK a lot, and that's mostly just because I've been playing for like 5.5 years. 7,168. Let's pause the game running in the background. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm such a noob, haven't even passed 1K hours. I'm over here with 70 hours and I got the game well over 2 years ago. Damn. Don't play very much then. I definitely have games like that though. My semi-automated, overly complicated solar panel builder. Okay, well, I already know I'm not going to understand this, but I think it's going to be interesting, so it's worth a watch here. Okay, so these things move in. Being requested, they come through. Just kind of like, okay, so we go here. It's going to let that stuff through. This is ghosted. It gets built. Oh, that's actually really cool. So it basically stops the panels like a section where they need to be built, and then I would assume once that's built, they continue forward and do the next section, and then once that's built, it continues forward and does the next section, and then so on and so forth, and it like builds. That's actually so cool. Like I don't understand the like circuitry of it, but I understand what's happening. That's really cool actually. That's a really, really neat automated thing. Why do we feel bad for all the drones waiting to be charged? Sure, they enjoy the fresh air and hanging around lazy. Probably. No such thing as overly complicated if you design something on your own and it works. That's pretty true. Early game mall. Yeah, this is the ship is actually really good. It acts as like a gigantic chest. The wreck can be utilized as a chest. That's actually not very many people know that. It's not very well documented. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, having the ship have more of a role would be good. Perhaps it has a lot of metal, circuit, etc., but you can't get it out by hand. Or perhaps the contents could be customizable either by the player or by the devs for different characters. Crastorio 2 basically does that though. Yeah. My rails didn't end up lining up, so I got to make this interestingly shaped intersection. It's not too bad actually. Short Russian joke that might be relevant here. Mid-80s, La Manche Tunnel is in a planning stage. German, American, and Russian builders bid for construction. Americans bid first. We'll need 2 years. You'll get the best tunnel money can buy. Germans bid next. We'll only need 1 year. We'll dig from both sides and guarantee margin of error less than a centimeter. Russians bid last. We'll also dig from both sides, and we'll do it in 6 months. What about margin of error? Well, worst case scenario, you'll have 2 tunnels. Yeah, I think that's relevant. Yeah, worst case scenario, you have 2 tunnels. It looks like you're building a new section of railway. Why not just lower the tracks on the left? I mean, I see. It's not that bad looking. I see what they've done, but that's like a pretty funny joke. My spaghetti base with a lot of enemies. Okay. That's a lot of fire. I approve. I also approve of, like, the quad thick walls here. Triple thick, at least. Dang, man. They're literally just like built in a biter base. I don't know. I assume this was on purpose. Yeah, artillery would help a lot. Or nukes. I almost lost my base 3 times, but now with laser flamethrower I can survive. That is kind of a good feeling of having like being like hunkered down in your base and just fending off endless waves of the biters. 10k cents per minute, 100% vanilla Megabase. That is super impressive. The 15 UPS is unfortunate. But man, look at this like graph just visually. It looks super nice. For 10 hours, ignore blue. It ran 14k per minute for a while. Overview of the base. So gigantic solar field. Like this is actually a huge base. When you see how zoomed out this is, tons of production areas. It looks like. No copy paste block. Excuse me. For example, making 1k base and simply building 10 of them side by side. Just as a note, I personally think that's completely acceptable for a Megabase. Optimize UPS as much as reasonable without sacrificing the fun of the game. Notice the 80 kilowatts nuclear power next to the solar array. Yeah, that would definitely impact the UPS. Long having trains, not non-intersecting train layouts for each science array to eliminate train intersection traffic. And yeah, ginormous trains. Look at this. Damn, son. Science labs, there are 600 labs arranged in 1016 array. Science is brought in on 1060 trains. Each train carries 480,000 science. So they move once every 48 minutes. That's a good way to do it, by the way. Then you don't have trains constantly moving back and forth. What is this? Jesus. Oh, is this accumulators? Oh, no, sorry. This is the nuclear. Holy God. No wonder the UPS is 15. This is a lot to look at, guys. If you want to check this out, you can. But, I mean, nuclear power is amazing. 512 reactors. But, man, will it kill your UPS? Rail world. Ooh, I like the kind of... I assume that's like solar panels in here. That's super cool. 4-way intersection. Wait, I want to look at this 4-way intersection. Oh yeah, these are super neat. Kind of like a spiral type of thing starting there. Ability to see amount of modules when copying or setting a blueprint. Create an actual blueprint or show the number of modules in the blueprint as well. Shows the blueprint and number of modules. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't show it when placing, which is unfortunate. Would be kind of a nice quality of life thing. Reduce the scale value for beautiful, highly detailed terrain. Low scale, very detailed terrain. Default settings large, open areas and seas. Terrain looks boring when zoomed out a lot, but lovely during the actual game. Realistic continents and seas when zoomed out, but boring to walk around. Huh. Okay, interesting. No inserters, challenge accepted. Wait, what? No inserters? What? Like, this person literally just carried everything? You gotta be kidding me. What? Busy bastard, yeah. Why would you do this? Multiplayer event reminder. So there's going to be an event at, well, this was several days ago, unfortunately. Factorio 101 for dummies. Humorous Beginner's Guide to Factorio. You can check that out. Fish Defense Mass Event. All I know is this art looks super cool. Fish Defense. Oh my god. So it's by BCG Games. I want to just look at this. I don't think it's Factorio related, but I want to look at it. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Nice. And I'm usually more interested in clean bus designs rather than launching rockets. But when you go Megabase, you better go big. Let me introduce the Hive. Full album in a few days, currently scaling everything up. Wow. So 16 rocket silos. Pretty good. Ooh, very interesting. I was going to say city block, but like not quite, kind of. This is actually really cool, kind of different design, like city block-ish, but not quite. It's really interesting how they've marked on the map the production of everything. It's actually really cool, and it doesn't even get in the way that much. 17.4k a minute. I'd really like to see the UPS on this map. Currently using 102k logistic bots on those cells, hence the Hive. Damn. Oh, you're using a mod. Max rate calculator does that. 16 times 20 beacon size equals 15k cents per minute, 5.8 blue belt science. You only have 2 output belts. Wow. Damn, that's impressive. Let's look at like 1 or 2 on the next page here. Goal completed straight from the tutorial. No new bases, no restarting until I launch my first rocket. 35 hours. I don't believe you. I'm like joking, but this is insanely clean. Like, no way. They did the tutorial, and this is the first base they made. This seems entirely too clean. They must have watched videos or something. No, I don't want to discredit them. If they just naturally build this clean, huge props to them. This is like, took me forever. Many bases to begin to actually build anything that looked remotely that nice. So, props to them. After about a week of no sleep, I finally finished the game. 76 hours. Nearly 77. I really wish you could, like, zoom and then scroll through them. So that was our starter bootstrap base. Decent long on main bus here. Ton of uranium processing. Some nuclear, of course. Smelting. Circuits with modules. Very nice. Got a game September 4th. I am now 200 hours in. It's been a long time since a game has hooked me this hard. One of the finest games I've ever played. Don't forget to sleep. Many nights till 3 a.m. Yeah. Alright. I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed some really interesting, cool stuff this week. And if you did enjoy, a like is much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Keep up and be notified with all the content I'm creating. And then leave your thoughts down below. As always, I really do enjoy reading those, even if I can't reply to every one of them. And until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.